Good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology. And here we are again with a new and exciting topic. Okay. So, in today's class, we will be learning about comprehensions, right? I hope you all are doing very well and you all are ready for the class. I have enabled chat section for you all. Okay. Now, we will start with the class. All right, students, let's move ahead. Okay. So, as I told you that today we will be doing comprehensions, right? And comprehension means what? Basically, the unseen passage, right? The passage you get which you haven't seen earlier and you have to go through that passage and there are few questions you have to answer all those questions. Okay, so let's do. Here is our first passage which says the neem tree is one of the most useful trees amongst all India's plants and trees. Okay, then here in this passage now we are going to learn about the neem tree. The neem tree is one of the most useful trees amongst all India's plants and trees. All right. It grows abundantly throughout tropical Asia. Okay. It grows tall and white. So, tired travelers often love to sit and rest in its shades. I hope you all have seen the neem trees, right? So these characteristics of neem tree, you all have noticed that the tree is tall, right? It is also wide also and very shady tree with a huge canopy, right? Okay. Next is this tree is unique. Why they are saying that this tree is unique? They are saying that neem tree is unique tree. Why it is unique tree? We will learn now. All its parts have a medicinal value for human beings. All its parts, focus on this students, all its parts, all the parts of the neem tree have medicinal value for human beings, whether it is leaves, whether it is fruits, or it is bark, anything, okay? It is like a complete medical pharmacy. It means very high medicinal value it has. Very recently, the United States discovered its uses as an effective insecticide. Okay. In very recently, the US discovered its use as an insecticide. Insecticide means basically it is a chemical that is used to kill the insects. Okay. The umbrella-shaped neem tree grows to about 50 feet tall. Okay. The height of a neem tree is approximately 50 feet tall. Okay. It is an evergreen plant, though in some parts of India it may be deciduous. Okay. Evergreen plant means it is always there with the leaves and all that. Okay, it does not rise. But in some part of India, it may be deciduous also. Deciduous means that in autumn season it will shed off its leaves. Okay, and the tree will dry up. But very soon again new leaves come, and as the season changes, and the tree becomes again green. Okay. If not cut down, it can survive for 200 years. Focus on its lifespan, students. If the tree is not cut down, it can survive for 200 years. Okay. Lately, it has been introduced into Africa too. It is basically an Indian tree, but now In Africa also it has been introduced. Okay, Africans are also growing this tree. The neem tree thrives in most kind of soil. Okay, thrives in most kind of soil means it can easily grow in any type of soil. Okay, its roots go deep down the soil where they not only protect it by anchoring it hard but also increase the soil fertility. Okay, the neem tree's roots, they go very deep. Okay, and they anchor the soil very tightly and protect it from soil erosion also. Okay, hence increasing its fertility as well. Okay, this was all about the neem tree. This was the passage, and I hope you all have understood the passage. If not, I'm giving you 1 minute again to go through the passage very thoroughly, and then we will come up to the questions. Okay, students? And your time starts now. Kindly go through the passage very thoroughly. And if you have any question in the middle, you can just write in the chat box. I will clear it. Okay? Okay, students. Your time starts now. Done, students? Everyone has read? Great. Now let's move to the questions. Okay, so here we have our first question. Neem is a very useful tree because, and the options are, it gives shade to people, it can live up to 200 years, it has many medicinal uses, it increases soil fertility. And the correct answer is, it has many medicinal uses, as we read in the passage, right? Okay. Now, let's see the next question. The opposite meaning of the word abundantly is dash. And the option is blooming, richly, plentifully, or scarcely. Student, I want this question to answer you. Let's see how many of you answers correctly. I'm giving you 30 seconds, okay? All right. Come on, time is running. Okay, time's up. And the opposite meaning of the word abundantly is, it's scarcely. Okay, abundant means what? Plentifully, in a huge amount. And scarcely means in lesser amount. All right. And here they are asking opposites, not the synonyms. Same meaning. Okay. Now we have the next question. Neem tree grows well in countries where the weather is dash. Options is hot and humid, hot and dry, cool and wet, and temperature. Come on, students, answer this question in the chat box. Okay, students, many responses I have already got. And the correct answer to this question is hot and humid. Okay, as it is the Indian climate. Okay, temperature is hot as well as humid also. Okay, next question we have. Which word in the passage means the same as well as used in the phrase grows well? Okay, so you have to find out here the synonyms, okay, or the same word of grows well. And your options are anchors, unique, evidently, or deciduous. Come on, students. 30 seconds are yours now. Quickly answer me in the chat box. Come on, come on. Okay, students. Time's up. Very well. So many responses are here. And the correct answer is abundantly. Okay. Rosewell's means abundantly. The phrase is say. Okay. And here we have the last question. Which part of the neem tree is considered medicinally useful? Okay. And your options are only leaves, all parts, thick bark, and of old roots. Okay. So this is a very easy question, right? Quickly answer me this in 20 seconds. Okay. We have discussed this question. Okay. Let me see how many of you answers correctly. All right. Your time is up. And the correct answer is all parts. I told you in the passage, while reading the passage also, I told you that all the parts of the neem tree are medicinally very useful. Whether they are leaves, they are barks, or the roots. Okay? Understood? Now, I hope you all have understood how to do the comprehension. Yes? Okay. Now we will do another passage, and this time I won't be telling you any answer. You all have to answer the questions. Okay, we will practice another passage as well. Let's move ahead with the another passage. Okay. So here we have another passage. Let's read it. Every animal on earth must eat something in order to stay alive. Okay, in the first passage we talked about neem tree, and here we are going to talk about animal. So the first line says every animal on earth must eat something in order to stay alive, right? Many animals eat some parts of the plant, right? Many animals are there, they eat only some parts, special parts of the plant. Okay? Giraffes munch leaves from all the trees on the African plain. Okay, here we are talking about the giraffes that they feed on leaves only from all the parts of the plant, from all the trees. Okay, next is polar bears in Australia eat only eucalyptus leaves in the forest. Okay, again, another example they have given that polar bears also, they feed on eucalyptus leaves only in the forest. Okay, even the mighty buffalo in America eats only grass. Okay, even the mighty buffalo, American buffalo, it feeds on only grass. Point to be noted. Here in India, we feed anything, right? It can be our food also, rice, or we are just feeding them some husk also in India to the buffaloes. But in America, they eat only grass. Okay. Some animals are predators, which means they eat some other animals. All right. Some animals are predators. Predator means one animal eating another animal. Okay. Some predators catch and eat small animals like mice and rabbits. Okay. Some animals are predators, and some predators they catch the smaller animals from them and then they feed on it like mice and rabbit. Then large fish eats smaller fish. The example is this only. At the large fish in the ocean, they usually feed on the smaller fishes, right? Big predators in Africa, like lions and leopards, will attack all kinds of big animals, even elephants. Okay, big predators. Here we are talking about the big predators. They can attack all kind of big animals also, like elephants as well. Okay, and the example of such predators are lion and leopard. Okay, tiger is also there, right? So they are big predators. Animals that predators eat are called their prey. Okay, point to be noted here. The animals that predators are feeding on, that animal is known as prey. Okay, and the one who is killing, that will be predator. Killer is the predator, and the one being killed is prey. Understood? Okay. With predators all around them, animals need some ways to protect themselves. Okay. Now, when the animals are surrounded with the predators all around them, animals need some ways to protect also themselves, right? So, one form of protection is camouflage. Okay, and one way of protection is camouflage. Camouflage means just going to such place where the color of their skin matches to the environment. Okay, for example, you must have seen the chameleon, right? That lizard which changes its color, right? When it is there on the trees, its color becomes green. When it is there on the ground, it becomes brown, right? So that is known as camouflage, matching their body's color with their surroundings, so that the predators cannot recognize them. Okay, this means that the animal's outside appearance allows it to blend with its surrounding, right? I told you. So that it is harder for a predator to find it. And why camouflage they do? Because for their protection only, right? Some predators themselves use camouflage. Okay, some predators they themselves use camouflage. Predators also use camouflage. Like they will hide in such a surrounding that their prey will not able to recognize them whether it is the predator, okay, or it is the normal surrounding. And it becomes easy for them to attack on the prey. Predators need camouflage so that prey animals cannot see the predators nearby. Okay, I told you the same thing. That predators need camouflage so that their prey cannot recognize them and it becomes easy for them to attack on the prey. Alright, so this was the passage. Go through it once again, students, within 1 minute, and then we will come up to the questions. Alright? Okay, and your time starts now. Okay, students. Everyone has read? Very nice. Very nice. All right. So let's come to the questions now. Okay, here we have our first question. Animals need food to dash. And your options are stay alive, munch it, stay active, run around. Okay, students, 30 seconds I'm giving you. Start answering. Be very quick. All right, time's up. And the correct answer is stay alive. Okay. Next question we have. Predators are animals which, and your options are only catch small animals, eat other animals, only attack other animals, or play with other animals. Okay? Okay, students, start answering me in the chat box. Come on, come on. Good going, students. Everyone, I want to at least give a trial. Okay? All right. Your time is up. And the correct answer for this is eat other animals. Very nice. Many of you have answered very correctly. It means you have gone through thoroughly through the passage. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Giraffes eat dash. And your options are small fish, leaves, rabbits, and lion. Okay, now 30 seconds again you have. Start answering. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, time's up. Everyone has given only one answer, that is leaves, and you all are correct. Good going, students. Keep this pace up. Now, what do the polar bears in Australia eat? And your options are eucalyptus leaves, only grass, small animals, all kinds of plants. Quick, students, answer quickly. Okay. And the correct answer is eucalyptus leaves. Okay. Now, your last question. Camouflage means dash. And your options are to find other animals, to protect themselves, to mix with surroundings, and the last option is to hide from enemies. Come on, students. Quick, quick. Be very quick. Okay, time is up. And the correct answer to this question is to mix with the surroundings. Very well, students. Okay, keep doing like this. Okay. Now we will do one more passage. Okay. We will practice more passages. Okay. So now let's go through this passage. The shape of a whale is like that of a fish, right? The shape of a whale is like that of a fish. The whale also lives in water and the fish also lives in water, right? The shape of the whale is like that of a fish. The whale also lives in water like the fish. When the whale was first discovered, the people thought it was a fish. Okay, when whale was discovered, people thought it is also a fish only. However, this is not so. You all know that whale is not a fish. Okay, both fish and whale breathe in oxygen, but they do so in different ways. Both fish and whale, they breathe in oxygen only, but the ways are different. Okay, fish breathe in oxygen in water through their gills. Okay, fish breathe in oxygen in water through their gills, whereas whales stick their heads out of water and breathe in oxygen from the air. All right. Fishes can breathe inside water, but when it is the case of the whales, they keep their head outside. Okay. Out of the water and breathe oxygen from the air, not from the water. Whales breathe in through blue holes, which are like nostrils. Okay, they have blue holes. All right, and they breathe in through that. Those holes, they act like nostrils, or we can say nose. Okay, the fish are cold-blooded creatures, whereas cold-blooded creatures means what? Their body temperature becomes hotter or colder depending on their surrounding. Okay, so fishes are cold-blooded creatures. However, whales are warm-blooded animals. Okay, whales are warm-blooded animals. Like animals and human beings, the body temperature of whales remains the same. Okay, like the animals and the human beings, the body temperature of whales remains the same whether it is cold or hot outside. This is point to be noted. Okay, whales give birth to their babies while most fish lay eggs. This is also one point that should be noted, that whales give their birth to their babies while most fishes they lay eggs, right? When fish swim, their tails swish from side to side. Okay, when the fish is swimming, it is like this. They flash their tail like this, but when the whales swim, their tail goes up and down. It swims like this. Okay. So this is the difference between a whale and a fish. Okay. The shape of the whale is similar to the fish, but whale is a mammal and fishes are not mammals. Okay. They have fishes are cold-blooded creatures. Their body temperatures become hotter or colder according to the surroundings. Okay, and whales are warm-blooded animals. That means their body temperature remains fixed whether it is hot or cold outside. Okay, fishes lays eggs, whereas whales give birth to their young ones. Understood the passage, students? Right? So let's come up to the questions now. And here we have first question. How do the fish breathe in oxygen? And you have 30 seconds, students. Quickly answer this. Alright, students, time's up. And the correct answer is through their gills. Here we are talking about the fish. Okay, let's move to the next question. Why are the whales called warm-blooded creatures? And your options are: the body of the whale remains warm even when it is cold outside. The body of the whale remains same in winter or summer. The whale is like an animal. The body temperature of the whale remains unaffected by the outside temperature. Come on, students. Now only 20 seconds I'll give. Be very quick with your answer. Come on, come on. Okay, time's up. The correct answer is the body temperature of the whale remains unaffected by the outside temperature. All right. Now we have the next question. How do the whales breathe in oxygen from the air? Okay, students, 20 seconds are yours now. Quickly answer. Very nice. You all are doing great, students. Okay, time's up. And the correct answer is whales breathe in oxygen through their blue holes. Okay. Now we have, how are the babies of the whales born? Okay. Whale babies hatch out of eggs. Whales give birth to their babies. Whales leave their eggs on the seashore to hatch. Whales babies are born like fish babies. Okay. Come on, answer quickly. Okay, students, time's up. And the correct answer is whales give birth to their babies. Okay, what is the movement of whale's tail as it swims in water? Up and down, from side to side, from left to right, or from right to left? Quickly, students, answer me in 20 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the correct answer is up and down. Very well. Very well, students. You all are doing great. Now let's practice one more passage. Okay. So here is our another passage. Let's go through it. Anil had been less than a month in Dehradun when he discovered the pool in the forest. When he discovered the pool in the forest. Okay. It was the height of summer and the school he was to join had not yet opened. Okay. Having as yet made no friends in the small town in the foothills, he wandered about a good deal by himself into the hills and forests that stretched away on all sides of the town. Okay? Means Anil was living in Dehradun since 1 month, but he had no friends yet, and his school also has not opened yet. Okay, so he used to wander alone. Okay, it was hot, very hot at that time of the year, and Anil, aged 13, walked about in his vest and shorts. His brown canvas shoes, white with the chalky dust that flew up from the ground. Okay, very short paragraph we have, right? And now we will go through this. Okay, I hope you all have understood. If not, go through once again through the passage and then we will do the questions. Come on, students, go through the passage. All right, student. Now let's answer few questions. Okay. So here we have our first question. What did Anil discover in the forest? Come on, be very quick, students. Very nice. The correct answer is a pool. It was the peak of dash season. Very easy question. Come on. Okay. The correct answer is summer season. Next question we have. Why did Anil wander about by himself? And the correct answer is he had no friends. Next question we have. Anil's shoe had become white because of dash of walking too much. He had used white polish, of chalky dust, of the heat of the sun. And the correct answer is of chalky dust. Last question we have. Which word in the passage means the opposite of stayed? Pulled, covered, flew, or wandered? And the correct answer is wandered. Okay? Very good. Last but not the least, we'll practice one more passage and that too very quickly. Okay? Let's read it. India is a land of pilgrims and pilgrimages. Okay? These holy places, whether in the hills or in the plains, are generally situated on river banks or by the sea. Okay? It is not only the religious people who visit these places of pilgrimages, but also travelers and sightseers from all over India and abroad. Okay? Wherever two or more rivers meet, pilgrims come to bath and worship because that place is supposed to be holy. Okay? One such place is Haridwar, which is situated on the bank of river Ganga. Understood, students? Very easy passage. Okay? Now let's come up to the questions. Here we have our first question. Holy places are visited by religious people, sightseers as well as dash. Come on, students. 30 seconds. Okay, time's up. And the correct answer is travelers. Good going, students. Now we have the next question. Which one of the following is a synonym of the word generally? Come on, students. Answer very quickly. Okay. Time's up. And the correct answer is usually. Very good. Next question. The place is considered holy where two or more rivers meet. Here the antonym of the word holy is dash. Antonym they're asking. It means opposite. Okay. And the options are godly, religious, cursed, or pious. And the correct answer is cursed. Okay. Holy is religious or very pious place, and cursed means it is not blessed. Okay. Now, the next question is people come to bath and worship in the Ganga as its water is dash. Holy, clear and clean, cool or healthy. Come on, students. Okay, time's up. And the correct answer is holy, obviously. Last question, students. People go on a pilgrimage because they are curious, religious, explorers, or old. Come on, students, answer this question. Very nice. The correct answer is religious. People go on a pilgrimage because they are religious, not they are curious. Okay? Very good. All right, students. That's all for today's class. Okay? And again, we will meet in the next class with a very exciting topic. Okay? Till then, please do subscribe our channel and so that you can be updated. Okay? Okay, students. Bye-bye.